Hello everybody, this is T Cubed and I'm here to show you how to take your speed cubing journey to the next level. A big part of that is building better habits. Here are 6 habits of every good speed cuber. If you were going to run a mile as fast as you can, you wouldn't do it by sprinting for 30 seconds, taking a break, sprinting for 30 seconds, taking a break. No, you would run a continuous, relaxed pace. And we have to apply that same thing to the Rubik's Cube. Right here we have a cube. The cross is already done, so we're in F2L. During F2L, as you can see, a lot of pieces to look out for here. If you turn too fast, you're just not going to see what's going on. You're going to pause after each pair, and that's going to ultimately end up impacting your time. So when you're looking around for F2L, I see this pre-made pair already. This is ready to insert, the orange and blue pair. I also see this pair here, this red and blue one. I'm going to keep my eyes on those pieces as you solve your first pair, this orange and blue. As I solve this one, now I know that this is the proper corner, this is the proper edge, and we can transition straight into the next pair. And as we're doing it, I already found my third pair right here, the red and green pair. So we'll pair the red and blue using this back slot because it was empty, insert it, and I've been tracking the red and green piece so I know that they're both here. And they can be paired using the same slot like this. Insert it here, and I just saw my fourth pair. Insert right here, and then perform this into the back slot. OLO, PLO. The next point I have is about inspection time. In the WCA, you get 15 seconds to inspect the cube. For some people, that's even longer than their solve. Take advantage of that time and plan out at least your whole cross. If you can plan out your first F2L pair, that's great as well. Even if you don't know the exact case, just knowing where those pieces are going to be on the cube is going to help you a lot with your look ahead. So I have a hand scrambled cube right here, and I'm just going to execute a nice easy cross. And I'm going to be tracking these pieces as well, this red and blue pair, as I do it. So as I move this, I'm about to separate them and then insert them down. So if I wasn't tracking those pieces, I wouldn't know that that red and blue piece was going to end up back there. So I can easily pair these up without even looking at them and insert them to the back slot. I just noticed my next pair as I was doing that. Insert them to the back slot, and that's why that helps you with look ahead, because you can execute that first pair without having to look all over the cube for it because you already know where it is. And then you can go into your next pair, final pair, and last layer. The next tip I have is learn your algorithms. Do not be afraid to learn your algorithms. If there's an alg set you're putting off, start. Make some flashcards. These are cut out of a piece of paper, OLL, PLL. Put the algorithms on the back. And these are a really great tool for learning them. It can be a very scary step for novice cubers because there's so many algorithms. Full CFOP has, I believe, 78 algorithms between PLL and OLL. So it's a scary thing, but it can be a really big step and a really satisfying accomplishment once you do finally do it. Start today, learn a few algorithms, and you'll be surprised how quickly you make progress. My fourth point, a good cuber is always calm during and after their solve. During a solve, if you get too excited, you're going to turn too aggressively, and that's going to... You'll lock up, you'll pause, it's going to be detrimental to your time. In addition, after your solve, you have to stay calm too. If you get a few bad solves in a row and you get upset over it, then you're going to distract yourself in the future solves. Your look ahead's not going to be as good, and your streak of bad solves is not going to end. You need positivity. The fifth trait of every good cuber is they can have a good solve on any puzzle. It doesn't have to be the most expensive, high-tech puzzle out there. It might slow them down a little bit if it's not, but they're still gonna have the efficiency, the look ahead. Those are the more key components in a good solve, way more than getting the most expensive cubes or the most fancy high-tech lubes, whatever technology. The cuber is responsible for the time, not the cube. And I know I shouldn't talk because I have my angstrom cube right here, but in my defense, this was a gift, and it's also about 5 years old, so I'm getting the most out of it. My final point isn't actually about the cubing itself, it's about the community. The cubing community is growing quickly and full of newcomers, so we as cubers have a responsibility to represent ourselves as a welcoming and supportive environment. All fast cubers are always ready to pass on their knowledge, they're always ready to encourage beginners, and you'll never see them being a sore loser or making fun of inexperienced cubers. Being a good community member is part of being a good cuber. That's all I have for today. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this.